Hello there, everyone. It is the DAUG here, and we're trying to get back on normal schedule. This is NFL Week 7. As many of you know, last week the reason there wasn't a Week 6 video, unfortunately, my mom passed away last Wednesday. It's been a week now. It still hurts. It's something I'm just gonna have to. It's gonna take a long time to get over. I've lost my mom. One of my best friends. A lot of you know her. She's usually was in the background in the videos talking or making jokes. I don't have that person, who always loved me doing videos, who loved me entertaining people, loved the fact I was a clown and I, was myself. So like I said in the Crash Bandicoot stream last night of Crash 4, It's About Time, every video from here on out until the end of time will be for her, dedicated to her one way or another. I do miss you, Mom. And I do want to thank everyone, Ashley, Rosie, Dark Knight, Travis, Dave, Falco, 8-Bit Eric, and everyone else. So I'm sure there's a lot I got to mention who've been reaching out to me, making sure I'm okay mentally and doing okay. I'm honest. Physically, I'm okay, but mentally, it's been touch and go. There have been days, the last few days, where I just haven't wanted to get out of bed to do anything. And then there are days where I just want to get out and try to do something, either take a walk, do dishes, something to distract myself. But anyway, here we go. Just as a quick recap of last week, in college, West Virginia lost to Houston because no one knows how to play defense. North Carolina beat Miami. Missouri upset Kentucky. Washington did beat Oregon, which was awesome. I got to watch that game. And Air Force did beat Wyoming, so I went 3-2 in college. And I'm 21-9 for the college season. By the way, thank you, Notre Dame, for getting the win going into you guys' bye. That did make my weekend a little bit better after this past weekend. As far as for the NFL, Chiefs beat the Broncos. Broncos country, let's ride on the highway to hell. My mom's Ravens did beat the Titans. Redskins upsetted the Falcons. Bengals beat the Seahawks, and maybe the Bengals are back on track. Jaguars beat the Colts, but was announced that the Colts rookie quarterback, he's done for the season. He's going to have the surgery, so he's done. Lawrence might play tomorrow. He does have that knee injury. It's doing okay, but we shall see. Dolphins destroyed the Panthers. Vikings beat the Bears, and unfortunately for Fields, he is probably going to be out for at least a few weeks, maybe the whole season. He's got a fractured thumb on his throwing hand. Bears may just shut him down simply because of the fact of, remember, Bears had to pick 1 and pick 2 in the first round because they got their first round pick, and they got the Panthers' first round pick as well. So they're winning even with losing. They are probably going to be back-to-back Tank Bowl champions one way or another. The Browns upsetted the 49ers, which was a surprise because the Browns were using a third-string quarterback, I believe, Yeah, the Browns had a good defense, but man, the Niners, what the hell happened? But they weren't the only team who got punched in the mouth. Which I will say this, though, it does worry me, though, that Brock Purdy, so it seems like for the first time when the Niners are down, offensively they couldn't step it up. Now, I will admit there were a few questionable calls, but the rest were bad that whole game. I'm just going to be honest with that. The rest were bad the whole game. No point in arguing that part. Texans shocked the Saints, and Texans, making some noise right now. Because them and Jacksonville were really the only two front runners in that division. Colts are rebuilding, and I don't trust the Titans. Raiders beat the Patriots. No surprise there. Patriots have no offensive line, no receivers, no running backs to help Jones out. Lions beat the Bucks. Rams destroyed the Cardinals because Cooper Kupp's coming back into form. Jets upset the Eagles, so now the Jets are looking interesting. Maybe Zach Wilson, maybe Mr. Zachy Boy has finally turned it around, maybe because Aaron Rodgers is the only one who has faith in him, apparently. Bills beat the Giants thanks to a lot of questionable calls, and my Cowboys on Monday beat the Chargers. I know most of my friends who hate the Cowboys normally want to cheer for them, but I know all of you guys picked them and cheered for them this week to make me feel better, and I do thank you for that. I don't expect that this week, because Dallas is off, but I do thank you so much for that. So I pretty much went 8-7, and I am currently right now in the standing 56-39. Let's get to the college games. We have 5, of course. Tomorrow we have JMU versus Marshall. I'm taking JMU. Penn State versus Ohio State. I'm taking Penn State. Florida State and Duke. I'm taking Florida State. Have you seen Florida State? And Duke's got the quarterback problem. Michigan versus Michigan State. Give me the Wolverines because they're going to Stein-a-line Michigan State. Michigan State's having a lot of problems off the field. And USC versus Utah. I'm taking the Trojans. I think Notre Dame kind of made them realize you're not that good. Punch in the mouth. So give me the Trojans there. As far as for the pros, just know we do not have that many games this week. We only have 13. Thursday night. So if you don't want to watch JMU and Marshall, you got Jaguars and Saints. This one I had a hard time because, Lawrence is going to have the knee problem, but Jacksonville's looked good the last few weeks. Saints defensively look good. Offensively, they're black. So give me the Jags over the Saints. And then the Sunday games. I got my mom's Ravens over the Lions. I'm just going to say this now. I will be picking the Ravens to win every game this year as a way to honor my mom as well. So I'm probably going to take a lot of losses with that. But that's fine. It's a way to honor my mom. Go Ravens, go. I'm going to take the Browns over the Colts. Colts, we know their rookie quarterback's having the surgery. They look terrible this past week. And I think, Browns are going to get an easy W here in this situation. I got the Bills over the Patriots. Patriots have no offensive line, no defense, no nothing. They are one of the 2 worst teams in the NFL. I know everyone's going to say, Panthers is one of them. No, you can forgive the Panthers. New head coach, new quarterback, rebuilding. Speaking of a team with no offensive fucking line, I got the Redskins over the Giants. Yes, the Giants looked good, but was that because maybe the offensive line is finally getting their shit together, or were the Bills just downplaying to their competition? We shall see. I got the Raiders over the Bears. Bears going to be starting a new quarterback. Bears really haven't looked good, excluding that one win they got. Give me the Raiders. Bucks versus Falcons. I'm taking the Buccaneers. Even though the Bucks did lose, they still look goodish. Falcons, up and down. I think Bucks probably will be the only real threat in that division besides the Saints. Give me Tampa Bay. Rams and Steelers. Going with the Rams here, guys. Cooper Kupp is back, baby. Rams are getting red hot. That defense, it's old. It's doing its job. You got a good veteran receiver in Cooper. You have a good rookie receiver for them as well. And Matthew Stafford's playing pretty well. Give me the Rams. Seahawks and Cardinals. Seahawks. Sorry, this is my lock of the week. Cardinals suck. They're not the worst team in the league. I would put the Giants and Patriots in front of them, as the 2 worst, and then maybe the Panthers. Cardinals are at least somewhat competitive. Next, Travis, it's your boys, the Packers against the Broncos. Broncos country, let's ride on the highway to hell. Give me the Packers here. Broncos just suck. Chiefs and Chargers, I'm taking the Chiefs. Chargers, they need a new head coach. Chargers, he's an idiot. He really doesn't know how to coach. I'm sorry. If it was any other coach we played on Monday, Dallas would have lost. Period. Sunday night, Dolphins and Eagles. This is when I originally would have thought the Eagles would have got their first loss. I'm taking the Dolphins here. Just too many weapons on offense. I think the Eagles are going to be in trouble. If you could barely stop the Jets, you're going to have a hard time stopping the Dolphins. And then Monday night, it's Dave's Niners against the Vikings. Give me the Niners here. Vikings just suck. So I got the Jags, Ravens, Browns, Bills, Redskins, Raiders, Bucks, Rams, Seahawks, Packers, Chiefs, Dolphins, and 49ers winning in the NFL. In college, I have JMU, Penn State, Florida State, Michigan, and USC. Now, don't forget, Travis and Dave, I will mention you guys Saturday to give you the next games for college next week. Until then, I will probably see you guys tonight after AEW, where we get back to another stream. Because I'm trying to get slowly back, find my smile, as HBK would say. But until then, thanks everyone for keeping a check on me. Keep doing that, because there's going to be days I'm going to need to be checked on, because I might not be mentally up for anything, and I probably just want to sleep myself to death. And then there's going to be days like today where I don't want to do that. So just my friends who have my number, just keep checking on me. Make sure I'm doing okay, because I'm going to need all the emotional support I can get. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you next time.